You're a great stand-up. What, you know, don't you miss it?
Well, I've never really stopped, really. I mean, the thing is, there's stand-up and there's being funny. I think, you know, I can be funny whenever I want to. Funny around the house. Funny with my family. My family is hilarious. My mum was hilarious. We talk about my mum. Now she's passed away. We spend all the time, the siblings, talking about her and what she used to say. She had 47 ways of saying John Wayne. She would say surfeit ticket instead of certificate. She would say flim instead of film. And she's the one who would ring black people and say, you must watch the TV because somebody's on and we don't know who he is, but he's black. But actually, all of that stuff, which you do kind of tend to, when you're a black entertainer in this country, what happens is, and it seems to be a trope, I don't know what it is, but you end up doing your mom, you end up doing your grandparents, you do your mates, and you do members of your family. And once you've done that I was very lucky because I sort of had my own TV show every year for something like 12 or 13 or 14 years. It went on and on and on. And then I sort of wanted to do more acting, so I did Lenny Henry Tonight, and I did Delbert for 2 years, and then I did the South Bank show, and then I went to America and did the terrible film. Then I came back and did Chef and had my own production company for 7 years. And I just realised that as you get older, and as you get more responsibility in the community, you kind of want to you don't just want to go on stage and say Katanga, actually. You don't just want to go on stage and go, you know, Englishman, Irishman, Scotsman walk into a bar, barman says, is this some kind of joke? You don't want to do it. And I wanted to do my own show, and I loved working with Kim Fuller. Paul very famously said, and I'm paraphrasing, your act is shit, you probably need to work with the script editor. And he sort of pushed me towards Kim Fuller, and it was a match made in heaven, actually. We worked together for many, many years, and Kim and I wrote Theo and Deaconess, and it was a proper collaboration. But once you've done that, and you've had massive success, and you go to America and you do a storming thing, and people are offering you movies and things, once you've done that, there's only one way to go, really, with stand-up. I mean, you can keep doing the same thing, but it's not challenging. It stops being fun. And you start to kind of wish you could stay in the dressing room listening to the P-Funk Earth Tour for another hour instead of going on stage. And I just kind of got a bit bored with it. And also a bit sad about it all.
Sad?
Yeah, I didn't like it very much. You know, I got to a point where I wasn't enjoying it as much. And I thought, oh, is this my problem? And it made me work harder at developing the show, because I think if I think about the creative aspect of the show and I don't just do jokes and characters, maybe I can get more out of it. So I worked with Sam McBurney, I worked with Hamish McColl, I worked with Paulette Randall, and that kept me going for a bit. But that guy was when I was 23, 24, 25. He's not gone, but it's a different, there's been a morph, a transmogrification thing. I also think getting education was a key thing too, because I did my O-levels in 1984, and then I did a degree in 1990 in English literature, and then I did an MA shortly after that in screenwriting, and now I'm doing a PhD. And I think that once you've read lots of things and you've studied Beckett and Shakespeare and Arthur Miller and August Wilson, and you start to see, oh, it's not just Katanga, my friends, then.